Hey guys, Michael here, and I'm back to talk bricks. Today we're talking This Week in Bonus LEGO News, where every Saturday I bring you the LEGO stories you need to know. It's another awesome week with Thor Love and Thunder, Marvel rumors, and more from Harry Potter. Behind the scenes from the Skywalker Saga game, LEGO Vespa, an over $600 Eiffel Tower, and which two sets are coming next for LEGO ideas. And I'll kick off another round of the weekly giveaway. Just subscribe and leave a comment about this week's news. And of course, I'm back with LEGO deals from Amazon and across the web, so if you want to pick anything up to support the channel, there's links in the description below. First up over at Target, today's the last day to get a $10 gift card with your $50 purchase, and there's tons of great sets on sale, including Target exclusives and a bunch of sets that are already further discounted, so be sure to check it out. And over at Amazon, you can save $10 when you buy $50 of select items. Next up over at Zavvi, the LEGO Ninjago Ninja Ultra Combo Mech is 13% off with code NINJA, and the LEGO Frenzy apartment set is 10% off with code FRIENDS. Next at Amazon, the LEGO City Police Car is 30% off with coupon. The LEGO Star Wars Millennium Falcon Microfighter is 36% off with coupon. And the LEGO Super Mario Resonant Knockdown is 34% off with coupon. And from LEGO Monkey Kid's Lion Guardian is 22% off. And in stock at Walmart, they've got the LEGO The Batman Batmobile Polybag. And if you want to pick up any of these deals and more and support the channel, there's links in the description below. Next up, this week we got the reveal from Marvel's Thor Love and Thunder of the Goat Boat with 564 pieces, retailing for $50 on April 26th. This is the first of two sets coming out for the new film, and our first look at the film as there's been no trailer. The Goat Boat is a Viking-style longboat ship, but this time pulled along by two brick-built goats with some pretty hilarious designs. The design for the boat itself looks really great with some fun details. I especially love the build here at the front where we can see Stormbreaker, and it appears this is actually a tour boat. The back of the boat features even more detail, and we can get a great look at these shield designs on the side. At the center of the boat, there's the main cabin where the roof can open up to play inside, and in there we can see this tile featuring New Asgard. This set features 5 amazing minifigures. On the left, we can see Mighty Thor, Jane Foster, Thor, and Valkyrie, all with amazing detailed prints, and I love the new hair hat combo on Mighty Thor and the new hairpiece for Valkyrie. Next up, we've got a proper version of Korg with awesome prints, and our first look at the villain of the movie, Gorr, and I'm definitely intrigued to learn more about this character. On the whole, I think this is a really nice set with great minifigures. If you want to pick it up and support the channel, there's a link in the description below. Next up, thanks to TalkBricks, we've got even more Marvel rumors. First up, it said we're going to be getting another expansion to the Iron Man Hall of Armor sets that we've gotten. It said this expansion will include 8 more chambers to hold Iron Man suits, but they might look a little different than the old ones. It'll also include an armor testing platform, Tony's desk and chair, a workbench, and a drill. And just like the Armory set came with his classic hot rod, this one is supposed to come with his Audi R8 Spider, which is a lot to pack into the 496 piece count, but may justify the $90 price. This set is set to include the Mark I version of Whiplash straight out of Iron Man 2. To go along with that, we're getting the Iron Man Mark IV finally, and War Machine Mark I. But strangely, they're also saying we're getting the Mark 25 Striker armor from Iron Man 3, as well as the Mark 85 with booster wings from Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. And that's on top of getting Pepper Potts and Nick Fury. TalkBricks also confirmed more details about the rumored Sanctum Sanctorum set we talked about last week. First up, that it will indeed be built on a 32x32 base plate and can be combined with the other modular buildings, such as a recent Daily Bugle. The building's also said to be a corner building with 3 stories. Included will have Doctor Strange and the Scarlet Witch. We'll also be getting Wong and Carl Mordo. But as this is a multiverse movie, there's also going to be other fun characters and variants of Doctor Strange. Next up, we're also going to be getting a brick-built version of Baby Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. The build is said to be in the same line as this buildable Iron Man, as it will have posable joints as well as a similar UCS-style display plaque, which puts it smaller than similar builds from Star Wars, as this only has 476 pieces and will retail for $50. It should also include a brick-built version of the Awesome Mix Volume 2 cassette tape. Next up in LEGO Ideas news, we also got the results from the second 2021 LEGO review. Out of the massive 34 projects eligible in this round, we got 2 sets chosen, including BTS Dynamite and A-Frame Cabin. The K-pop group BTS is extremely popular worldwide, so this does seem to be a pretty good fit. And as the set isn't terribly complicated, I'm hoping that'll keep it at a great price point. The A-Frame Cabin build is super detailed, and I'm very curious to see how much of this will be replicated in the final set. It's always a surprise when these sort of things get chosen, but it would look great next to the LEGO Ideas treehouse. From a previous round, we'd been waiting to see if they'd move forward with this Snow White set, but it seems like unfortunately it's not going through. Unfortunately, as always, there are now 32 projects not moving forward, including really innovative projects like the mini golf and floating island, as well as tons of licensed projects, which I know a lot of people would have loved to see as official sets. So as always, we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens next time around, as the third 2020 LEGO review results will be coming this summer. Next up, thanks to TalkBricks, we also have got rumors of upcoming 2022 Harry Potter sets. First up, the largest set in the main wave will be the Ministry of Magic and retail for around $100. The set is set to be based off Order of the Phoenix and Deathly Hallows and feature large fronts of offices. That said, we could also see modules featuring the Hall of Prophecies and more. Included we'll have Harry, Ron, and Hermione, as well as Professor Umbridge and 2 Dementors. And while not confirmed, we could get Arthur Weasley, Lucius Malfoy, or Corbin Yaxley. Next up, we're also rumored to get a Dumbledore's office, which features a 90-degree corner built on top of the existing system. Included we'd have Dumbledore, Professor McGonagall, Argus Filch with his cat Mrs. Norris, Harry Potter, and Cho Chang. Next up, we're also finally getting a new version of the Shrieking Shack, with 777 pieces retailing for $90, which means we're likely to get minifigures like Remus Lupin, Sirius Black, Peter Pettigrew, and Professor Snape. We'll also be getting a Hogwarts expansion for Sirius's rescue, where he's in the Dark Tower of Hogwarts. Included in this set is Sirius Black, Harry, Hermione, Ginny Weasley, and Buckbeak. Next, we'll also be getting the Hogwarts Carriage with Thestrals, which will include the carriage and a small tree. And in addition to the full-grown Thestral, we'll also be having a Thestral foal. This set will also include Harry and Luna Lovegood. Next up, similar to the brick-built versions of Hedwig and Fox the Phoenix, this time we're going to be getting one based on the Hungarian Horntail. And just as those previous sets had the wing flapping function, I imagine that we'll be seeing that again with this one. And I'm hopeful we'll also get some sort of fun exclusive minifigure. Next up in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga news, we got an all-new behind-the-scenes look at the game this week. The video, which I've linked below, definitely gave us a peek behind the curtain that we don't normally get to see. It gave us a look at multiple stages of the process, from concept art to the storyboard approvals to even the software they use to rig all the models. And this even included a segment about how they recreate characters and models that have not yet been built out of LEGO, including characters like the Rathtar and the Bantha. And they further designed the exterior and interior sections of ships to create them all out of millions of LEGO brick. The team clearly put in an immense amount of work covering all the films from the complete Skywalker saga, and there were tons of awesome details about the gameplay mechanics and even more I couldn't cover here, so be sure to check out the video using the link in the description below. And if you want to support the channel, there's also pre-order links so you can pick up your copy of the game. Next up, thanks to TalkBricks, we've got more rumors of an upcoming LEGO Eiffel Tower. The set is rumored to retail for €630, making it the most expensive set of 2020. And unlike the previous version of the set, it's rumored to also be built in a dark tan color to make it a little bit more accurate, as well as feature far more sophisticated techniques, so I'm really curious to see how this one turns out. Next up, this week LEGO also revealed the Vespa 125 with 1,106 pieces retailing for $100 starting on March 1st. The Vespa's design is certainly iconic, and this classic 1960s version looks great in the original baby blue coloring. There's some nice vintage styling with those curved shapes, and I love the white wall tires. The main steering turns the front tire, and there's some great detail around the headlights. From the back, we can see the rear license plate and all sorts of other details, like this spare tire tucked in here on the left. At the rear, the entire side can be removed to reveal the engine details within. There's a kickstand that you can lift up, and at the back, you can store all sorts of accessories like this cool biker helmet and some flowers. While this doesn't match the rest of the Creator Expert cars, I think the Vespa was a fun choice, and I think it makes a really neat display piece. But if that one's a little too expensive for you, they also announced the LEGO Creator Vespa with 118 pieces, retailing for only $10. You may remember this one leaked a little bit early, but I think the set turned out really nice, capturing the shaping pretty well, and the price you just can't beat. So if you want to pick up these sets and support the channel when they come out on the 1st, there's links in the description below. Next up in LEGO Ideas news, there were 4 more projects that hit 10,000 supporters on the platform this week. First up, we've got Polaroid One Step SX70. The project's designer did an excellent job capturing the unique shape of the Polaroid One Step camera, and I love that rainbow colorway. Plus, there's an awesome function to develop one of the photos, and I think this one would make an awesome display piece. Next up, we've got the Opera. This one's the latest modular style project at 10,000, and it looks really great with all of its highly detailed exterior with all the ornate elements. As with similar submissions, the interior is highly detailed with a lobby area and of course the main concert hall where we see all sorts of seating and luxury boxes. Personally, I think this would make a great set, but these modular projects don't tend to make it through the review for some reason. Next up, we've got Hanging Flowers, which is meant to look, of course, much more realistic than the average LEGO set. The design looks really great, and it definitely would blend in someone's home so you wouldn't even know it was LEGO. But with LEGO having their own botanical collection, we've seen a couple similar projects not make it through. And finally, we've got Wuppertaler Schwebebahn Wuppertal Suspension Railway. Originally opening in 1901, this is the oldest electric elevated railway with hanging cars in the world. And this model faithfully recreates the cars in blue as they were refreshed in 2016. As you'd imagine, this project's designer did an awesome job and the build is super detailed, but we've seen some other famous trains not make it through. But as always, we'll have to wait and see. So there you have it, folks. That was this week in bonus LEGO news, and I can't believe just how many LEGO sets I'm this excited about. With the new set from Thor and even more Marvel on the way, I just can't wait. Not to mention everything coming out from Harry Potter, a new Eiffel Tower, and so much else to get excited about. Plus, there's a whole host of sets coming out on March 1st. So be sure to leave this video a thumbs up down below if you're as excited as me, and don't forget to subscribe because I'll be back next Saturday with even more LEGO news. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think about all the stories? And which one are you most excited about? And now we've got this week's giveaway winner. Congratulations! And be sure to email me from the About page on my channel so we can coordinate about the prize. And if you want to enter this week's round, just leave me a comment about this week's news. You must be a subscriber to win. And definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one! Hey guys, Michael here. Click to watch last week's video featuring new releases from Marvel, Star Wars, Horizon, Forbidden West, Jurassic World, and so much more. And don't forget to subscribe.